Hello and welcome to MGTracey. So I'm enjoying myself in Florida at the moment, and I thought I'd check out the full Keurig range that they have in Target. Keurig were the original company that combined a coffee machine and a coffee pod system. Their system is drip fed, so it's a very early system. Lots of extras here, including these water filter cartridges for Keurigs. I don't recommend them. It's too easy to forget about them, and then they can be putting more bacteria into the water than they filter out. This is the base model with the 1 cup reservoir, so you fill your cup up to how much you want, flip open the back, pour your cup in, put in your Keurig cup there, pull it down with a force, and off you go, and it will just make however much you've put in your cup. These are under $100 now before tax, and of course you've got a absolutely awesome range of different flavors and brands of coffee, but they absolutely dominate the US market. It's a very simple system. You're not under any pressure or anything, and no milk pods with these systems either. So this is the next model up. We're now at $129 before tax, and you start to get a little bit more help on the top here, in that you've got a full tank, and you can alter the size of the cup by selecting the relevant button on the top there. Very easy to clean, these models. They're slim, and you have got a water tank at the back. Here's what I remember as the K50 is the classic, what I remember as the very first of the Keurigs, now around $140. You've got cup sizes there and a few other different things to do, a few other different options. It'll automatically turn itself off. Again, this one has a really decent water tank, so you can start to do almost a flask load of coffee if you've got the right Keurig cup in there for that, and they're a real workhorse. They're the great one, I think, to have in the kitchen if you're a family and you're looking to do a number of coffees in the day. I say good news, it turned itself off. This is the K Elite brush steel. This looks good. It can do iced coffee as well as brew a much stronger, more intense cup. These are very simple machines, so the way it brews a stronger cup is actually lets the water go through a little bit slower. You can see inside it's all very familiar here where the cup goes. It doesn't eject out or anything. You have to lift the cup out when you've finished. They're pretty easy to recycle. You can buy a cutter that takes the top off and then recycle the plastic. Here's the Supreme White, and this has a 66-ounce reservoir, so this has got a lot of water. It also has the new sort of 5 little whole system where rather than just puncturing a K-cup and putting the water through, it has 5 lots of water going through that K-cup, which they say gives you a smoother taste. Can I tell the difference? No. You know, however you drip water through filter, it's the same taste. You can see those 5 little nozzles there, and they all puncture and feed water in different directions into your K-cup. To me, marketing gimmick. If anyone can really tell the difference between the coffee, please let me know in the comments below, and I shall be flabbergasted, but let me know nevertheless. Here we are. This is the K Supreme in grey, black, and I quite like this one. This is the brushed steel look there. We're now at $230 before tax, but you can customize your cup with temperatures and strengths. You can program it, so you've got a lot more options. And of course the over ice is something which is a big thing in the States, not so much in Europe. Of course, we don't really have the weather, certainly in the UK, for that, other than a few days in the summer. He says as he sits in the sun in Florida while it snows back home in the UK. There we are. We can see another. This is a demo, so there's no actual needles on that, but this is another one that has that 5 flow of water system. It's really good to have the much bigger jug as well if you're going to be using this. And now up to the Duo. So this one can bring, it can brew a carafe, or you can brew a cup, and you can use ground coffee in this one, or you can use your K-pod, so you're covered for each way. The only bit again here, if you're looking to make lattes or cappuccinos, is you don't have an easy way to froth up the milk like you would with many of the other Tassimo, Dolce Gusto and Nespresso systems. Bit dusty there. I think we could do with someone whizzing round in Target with a duster. And now this is really the top end we're coming to now. This is the same model in brushed steel. That's quite a big carafe as well. It will handle 12 cups of coffee, which is obviously very useful. This is a quick guide for what you get with the different styles of Keurig in 2023. I quite like this one. This is the special edition in nickel, and you've got lots of different brew sizes here, including shots. But look, we can do lattes and cappuccinos. Now these are just all the rage in Europe, and all the machines cater for it, but most Keurigs don't. So this is a bit of a cheat. What you've got in here is a spinny spring, and this froths up the milk, and it can heat it as well. That allows you to put that in and then put your coffee over the top to create a nice cappuccino. It's not an easy thing to clean, and of course it's not how a barista does that in Starbucks, where he's using hot steam to froth up the milk and to give you that frothy bit. And then here we are. This is in 2023 very much the top of the range. The Cafe Smart. So this is connected to Wi-Fi as well. Why? Don't know. And it has a barista mode that can give you step-by-step instructions on your app on how to produce the best coffee. That's the 2023 Keurig range. This is Paul, normally from London, but today from Florida. Wishing you a fantastic evening. I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.